Welcome, everyone, to Season 14, Episode 3. Tree. What's up?
Sorry, I'm over in the chat.
I'm pouring a Moscow mule.
There you go.
Mule.
The meal.
And Buck Street.
Meal.
Promise this is the first one.
Promise.
Sure, with all that green on. We know it's
Hey.
Yeah, actually, I am wearing green. And no, it looks blue. It is green. My green screen makes my green shirt blue. You don't believe me? Watch this. Hold on. I turned the green screen off. It's a green shirt.
Oh,
I like getting pinched.
Anyway.
That's on the bottom.
Apparently, if you wear a green pattern shirt, I thought it was just be a floating head tonight because I was going to wear green with the green screen. But apparently, with the pattern, it just kind of like phases out little pieces and the rest turns blue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Weird.
Amaze.
Anyways,
sorry guys.
So as far as announcements go, let's see. Jordan Con's a month away. When 1 month will be in Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah, it's coming. So that's gonna be fun. I have a question, or not bone to pick, but a question for Brandon Sanderson if I get the chance to talk to him.
Oh, what's your question?
And whether I can license whether I can license a product for the Cosmere Reads with his blessing. I want to do Sprintamon cards like Pokemon, but Sprintamon, gotta catch them all. Anyway, I want to ask if we can make Sprintamon cards, if he'll be okay with that, or if he'll make it and I get some royalties for the idea.
That would be dope. That's what you should.
Because he can probably sell better than I can.
Oh yeah. This jump starter, the kicker, that thing made 70 times what they wanted it to make. I'm
a little upset there isn't a floating head. I am too. Like, I was so excited about being a floating head tonight that I got it for the screen. I was like, man.
What is it up to now? I'm super curious. Like, that Kickstarter did really well. I still want to get on. Yeah. For the Stormlight RPG, or was it that one?
No,
this is for the Dragon Steel. Well, I don't know which one the record's for. But the one I was paying attention to was for the Hoyd books.
The Hoyd books? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, those are the ones that I'm all about.
Cool. Personal life. Let's see. What's going on in personal life? Today's St. Patrick's Day. So I ate some bangers and cabbage.
Ooh, you banger and
sausage and cabbage for dinner.
You enjoy those bangers?
I did. They're delicious.
Show me how you ate it.
Oh, there's 10
days left, and they made $8,673,564 already. I need to write a book.
Yeah, there you go.
I feel like after this, the three of us should be able to co-author something.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. We could do it.
We can write a book. I think so.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So let's see what happened this weekend. I'm trying to think. I did yard work, and then I went to dinner. Yeah, I went to dinner. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Went to like a black tie, like fancy dinner.
Oh yeah, how'd that go? You told me about it beforehand.
Yeah, it went well.
Followed up.
Yeah, it went well. I mean, it was fine. I got bored because it got weird. Like,
well, do you stay true to Lent?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Well, so, that'll add to the boredom a little bit at some of these events.
Yeah. So like the dinner was great. The dinner was delicious. They had it was a surf and turf dinner that was delicious. All the food was great. And then after the dinner portion, they had like a live DJ. But like no one was dancing, but like he was like the DJ was super into it, like up on a platform, like techno DJ.
Where was this held?
At the Marriott.
Okay.
Center. And
yeah. And no one was willing to start the dance party, huh?
No one started the dance party. And I just walked in there. I was like, this is just awkward. Like, I'm just bored. So like, anyway, we left pretty early. And then we went home to go watch a movie, and I think we both made it 5. My wife and I made it 5 minutes in the movie and fell asleep on the couch. So it's like, woo, yeah, no kids.
Good sleep.
What are we gonna do with our?
Yeah, because the kids had to sleep over at a friend's house, so like all our kids were out of the house. So like we had no kids, and we're like super excited about it. And then we just went to sleep early. So
yeah,
it sucks getting old, guys. Don't do it. Just
I'm trying to. I'm
don't ever
fighting it
grow
right
up.
now.
Don't ever grow up. Anyway, and then I feel a little sick. I'm not have a fever. I have like a little stuffy and a little scratchy in the throat. So I think it might be.
I can hear it a little.
Yeah, I think it might just be allergies. The pollen is starting. So
well, the weather's been bouncing back and forth, and that'll crush you too.
Dude, it was like summer one night, like 85 degrees at night, and then it snowed the next day. And then we had like crazy storms yesterday that they said there were going to be tornadoes, but they're at least here there wasn't.
We had tornadoes here in North Carolina.
We didn't have any here.
We didn't get them. I had crazy downbursts. Like our trees were bending out in front of the condo. It was pretty cool, but no tornadoes.
Yeah. Yep. Hold on. How about you guys? What's going on with you guys?
Well, I don't know if you're trying to avoid talking about it, but my last week has been this book that y'all introduced me to. Listening to it on Audible, obviously. But if we didn't officially put the plug out last time, I'm co-signing it now. Hail Mary. You've probably seen trailers for the movie coming out in a couple of days, which I'm going to go see. But the book is so good. I mean, it's one of the best books. I would say I haven't been this addicted to a book since I read was it Dave Brown that did Angels and Demons?
Yeah, that's Dan Brown.
Yeah.
Dan Brown. And I won't compare the style. It's not the same style, but it is a book that once you get going, there are stopping points, but you don't want to stop. It's like, what's around the next corner? What's around the next corner? What's around the next corner? So good.
I agree.
That's good.
Yeah. And then the second highlight, which I take no offense to this, Chris, please. But I saw Chris over the weekend, drove down there and hung out for a bit and took River with me. So we saw a little bit of Charlotte, saw Chris and his missus. So that was awesome. Got to meet the cats in person, which was more exciting than I thought it would be. They have two such very different personalities, and he's got cool cats.
Oscar and his.
He's not full on cross-eyed, but he's slightly cross-eyed. They're a little bit off.
Hilarious.
But they're big eyes too. He has cartoon cat eyes.
That's funny.
That are slightly cross-eyed, and it's hilarious. It catches you off guard the first couple times.
Yeah,
agreed.
Yeah.
Speaking of cats, it's not only St. Patrick's Day; it's also St. Gertrude's Day. People don't realize that's also March 17th, St. Gertrude, and she's the patron saint of cats. No one ever brings it up because St. Patty just completely blows St. Gertrude, and everybody talks about St. Gertrude or St. Patrick's. No one talks about St. Gertrude. But today's the patron saint of cats.
Had no idea.
The more you know.
New today.
So
Chris,
how are your cats doing?
They're doing great. They got to hang out with Ian all weekend.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that. Ian and his son were kind enough to come down and help us with this move. And the move pretty much was my whole weekend. I mean, even through Monday and craziness going on with that. But Ian and River did a phenomenal job of helping me get out of my townhouse and put all the crazy I brought, the crazy that the move brought, all of it.
Stuff like that is funny.
Is amazing. So
yeah, when it's not your move, it's funny. At the end of the first day, I could see the stress on Chris's face because there's so many things that got to happen in sync, right? And so Chris is managing it all, and I could see the look on his face, and I've been there. So I'm laughing on the inside because I'm just the helper now, right? So I was giggling. I felt bad for you for a second, but got it done. Yeah,
it
was good.
Yeah, sounds good. So y'all moved in. Everything's good.
All moved in. Everything's in storage like it needs to be, and You know, Chanel has her sixth essentially interview tomorrow because she has to give a presentation. And then if she lands it, she'll know one way or the other Friday if she lands it or not, which I think she'll get it, but I'm praying that she gets it. But you know, if not, she's got a couple other irons in the fire, as they say. So hopefully things go well.
Awesome.
So yeah.
All right.
I read this really great book over the weekend called The Hail Mary Project.
Oh,
phenomenal. Like, I can't wait to see the movie now. Like,
I've still got a few chapters left, but I'm in the home stretch.
Yeah, it's a good book. It's a great book. Yeah, if you like sci-fi and space adventures, as they put it, it's definitely a good book.
Worthwhile.
So fun times. Guys, ready to talk about times that are wheels?
Yeah.
Sure. All right, chapter 3, A Dangerous Place.
I don't know where the dangerous place was, though.
I mean, I think the Black Tower is a dangerous place now.
I mean, each one of these groups that we read about.
I think Rand's tent's a dangerous place, but we'll get there in a bit.
I think
that's a very dangerous. That is the most dangerous place in the whole scene. Like, yes, I would agree. That is a dangerous place.
It is a dangerous place.
The dragon gets tamed.
Keep my thoughts. No.
Well, we start with Andrel. There you go. Andrel and Pavara. They are at the Great Gathering, where Wellen is talking to the men, including many of the newcomers who haven't decided yet on whether they're either with Taim or Logain. But and they're kind of picking on Andrel at this point. So kind of. They're very much picking on Andrel at this point.
So. Very much.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
gonna skip ahead right now and then we'll go back. I was kind of hoping he'd magically be able to open up a gateway and use it to chop people in half. Is that horrible? That was my thought process. I was like, please let him open it like right in the middle of their body.
If Pavara gets over being a scaredy cat and they get a chance to practice a little bit more together and she kind of lets him have control, I think linking he can.
Yeah.
Because not linking, he gets so close. You know?
Yeah. It's like you just need to be pushed over the edge.
But I think, to your point, I think that's where this character is building, though. Because what you implied earlier was that they're dead. Oh, no. So the very last words of the final chapter is, and all went black or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, they're not coming back because they went black. And as the saying goes,
once you go black,
you never go back.
Yeah. So I was just making a stupid joke.
Yeah.
I misunderstood.
But to your point though, I think they are building him up that way. Like he had very limited ability to channel to begin with. He could really only do one thing really well. And then under the current situation, he can't even do that because that's been blocked for everybody. And when he's finally able to break through that, I don't think it's going to just be, all right, I can finally channel and I'm this great leader now and I'm paired up with this Red Aja. So here's your gateway. Let's leave. No. I think it's going to be like, remember Logain and Rand where Dice and Trollocs up in the field with, were they gateways or what version were they using?
Yeah, they were gateways.
Right, so it can be weaponized, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and assuming he links up with Logain, if he doesn't already know he can do that, Logain would be like, oh, let me show you something the dragon taught me. Boom.
Yeah.
And be dicing people up. So I think when he finally unleashes it, it's only one thing he can do, but I think he's going to be able to take out armies with it.
Yeah. Well,
he's already playing such a great role, and he's going to play an even better role. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And right now they're saying like that Taim has met with Rand, and also that the last battle's coming, and that they also have Logain and Taim have reached agreement together because the last battle's so close. There's no time for infighting. That they're on one team now, and that there's no more of this division stuff that's going to happen now. Everyone's kumbaya. It's all good. And I don't think Angela or Pravar are buying any of this because they kind of know things are going bad. Well, they don't kind of know. They know things are going bad.
That'd be like half of Congress going missing. Pick a party, doesn't matter, and then the other one saying, "No, things were just getting so bad. We're all in agreement now. So what we're doing, the other side told us that they're down with it too, 100%.
Yeah,
nothing to worry about, people. Yeah, there's nothing believable about this.
Oh well, that happens already because they're the same. Both sides are the same.
Two sides of the same pile of shit.
Yeah. Do you want this side or that side? It's a whole crap. Anyway, at this point, this is also I think when what?
I was reading the chat and that made me just so disappointed for my man.
Oh, when he gets demoted, yeah. We're not quite there yet because I think they have more conversation first. Yeah. Because Lynn comes in and says that she doesn't trust Wellen, but she's convinced her husband Frast to follow him.
Well, he's like,
the sword master, dude.
Like, this is a really perfect scene because Wellen thinks that nobody knows what they know,
right?
And of course, our two folks are too honest, and they're starting to like screw things up. And then Andrel's like, hey, or somebody with Andrel's like, hey, don't you think you should tell us a story about this? Just to throw the Two Rivers men like off because they're like, yo, you're ruining this for us. And then we have our lady owner come through and have my follow and we're going to get this taken care of. And they're like, don't do it. And I think they were really trying to save the husband.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't about him like making things. It was more about him being saved from the inevitable. So I'm glad that
what he told her was tell him don't do it because it's about to go down. That's pretty much what he said. He's like, go hide in the cellar and hang out, just in case, wink, wink, things get bad.
Right. Yep.
And then they pop up behind him. Why would things go bad? Things are the best they've been.
Yep. And this is when Andrew tries to grab for the source and the shadows start to creep in on him. So he lets go.
What is the deal with the shadows? Like, what's seriously going on?
Good question. What do you think?
If I'm being honest, I don't think they're a bad thing.
Okay.
I think, like, I don't know. I haven't really speculated much. The farthest I've gotten is I don't think the shadows are as bad as he thinks they are. I think they're almost more of a warning or, an innate ability to, like, comprehend something that he's not aware of. But that's as far as I gather.
I think it's like a Sixth Sense type thing where they're always there, but he's able to see them like when he's channeling or trying to channel or whatever at certain times.
Right.
So, which is, of course, freaking him out now, but I think it might, hopefully, maybe it comes in handy,
right,
at some point as a skill.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I'm hoping so.
And then at this point, after he sees this sighting and then let's go of it, that's when Cotterin comes up and says, "Oh yeah, by the way, Taim just told me to tell you, you're not dedicated anymore. You're being demoted to soldier.
Yeah,
because you suck, page boy.
Can't even call you page boy anymore. You can't even do that now.
You can't do that. You're just useless." And Rand approved too. The Dragon Reborn even says you're nothing.
The fact that this
classic
gets
bully scene.
The fact that this gets to Andrel kind of upset me a little bit. I mean, I get it. It's a human thing. He's finally found a place where he's in. This is kind of significant to him. But at the same time, I'm like, he ain't no punk bitch. Like, leave him alone. Like, I was really hoping open up that portal and just cut people in half. That's where that comment came from.
But he gets the best of himself and calms down because he realizes the bigger picture that he needs to stay calm and save Logain. He doesn't need to get himself in trouble right now.
Right.
Yeah. So
I guess.
So I was just reading this very interesting study about the best type of leaders under prolonged stress.
Ooh.
And prolonged is important because in brief, like one-time issues, whatever, and y'all probably see this at work. Maybe some of y'all that are listening, you're this type of person. A problem or something pops up out of the ordinary. There's generally a certain personality that steps up, very type A, and it's like, I got it, hard charging, and they take the lead and everybody follows them, and that's fine. But that type of leader, if it's prolonged, sustained, stressful, like constant issues, multiple issues going on, those type of leaders fall apart. It's too much stress because they're all performance and outcome based. But the best type of leadership in these long-term stressful situations, they stay focused on process and planning. They're not so much outcome focused, like you have a goal that you want to get, but then all of your effort goes into what are the next steps? What are the next steps? And so everything's much more manageable and it's easier to get people moving in that direction. I just happened to be reading that recently. And then so reading this, I'm like, oh, he's kind of doing that. He gets caught up briefly in the big picture. And then he's like, nope, one step at a time. We want to get Logain, which means we need to do this. So what's the next step? And I think that's why he's so effective in all this chaos.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yep. And then we switched to Rand's point of view.
You couldn't wait to
Can
get
we
this
call it
point of
that?
view.
I mean,
Does he have permission to have this as his point of view?
does he have?
Did they
I
tell him it was okay?
come up with a safe word. Water is a safe word.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
wet, not wet water.
he doesn't have a choice. You're right. There is no choice in this. He is told. But
I don't think anybody's upset about it.
I don't think he's upset about it
Not
either.
in the slightest.
No. I mean, she gives him ultimatum. And I don't know if this is. I know Ian hates that word, and but this is the ultimatum. Like, either you bed all three of us, or you get none of us.
Yeah.
She might have found the one I'd be okay with.
The one loophole.
Yeah, she found the loophole. If I wanted to play the devil's advocate here, and of course in regular life, I understand we could do this with male female dynamics all the time, but if the roles were reversed here, how would people read this if there was one female and then there were three males that decided they all wanted her and were essentially telling her, we're going to decide who's going to have you tonight? Like that is that seems very foul to me.
But they're all practically engaged. There's a different dynamic. It's one thing if it's like strangers coming up and doing it versus they're already dating. Like none of them are they're already in a relationship. All three of them.
I mean, I agree with that. That is.
He's already had sex with all three of them. I mean, literally, he has. Elaine's pregnant. Yeah. Min was shacking up forever with them.
I've had sex with a lot of people. None of them have rights over me except for my wife. But
that's the whole point. Is that he's going to marry all three?
But he hasn't yet.
He hasn't yet. Okay. It's all cringe. It's still cringe. It still is. Cringe.
It's a little. But also, I mean, I don't want to go too far down the rabbit hole because also Rand's the man. I would not be too upset to be in his position right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's trying. The maidens are all throwing insults and stuff like that from the outside. He's like, "What's going on?" And she's like, "Yeah," just cheering him and making giving him a hard time. It's it's because
he acts as if he doesn't understand the custom, but then he's like, do you have to fight them all if I marry you later on in the chapter? And it's like, no, it's members of the family, and it's only if we choose to marry, and we might not even choose to marry you. And I'm like, so on the one hand, he knows the customs. On the other hand, he doesn't know the customs. He definitely was only partially paying attention to what he was supposed to pay attention to. But I just love this scene for him. For her to come to him and be like, all right, take me. This is the moment of conception in my mind. This is when Avienda gets pregnant with that whole generation that we talked about at the end of the last book.
Yeah, making babies.
And she was, she just flat out was just like, we're gonna get this in. Now, do all three of them end up pregnant? That's the real question.
Well, we know
Now,
Avienda
this
has
baby's
kids.
born during the book.
If Min's not pregnant by now, they might need to go to a clinic because they've been knocking the boots a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they've just been snuggling for the past couple of books.
Oh, no.
And then Rand's trying to stall and talking, and she's like, "You're boring me. Just shut up. We're gonna do this now." You're talking too much.
See, now we're getting into the cringe a little bit too, but whatever.
Yeah, it's cringy. Wadaholic says the seer, the mother, and the maiden have mythical symbolism. Yeah, Mid's the seer, Elaine's the mother, and
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Mythical symbolism.
Now you got my mind going. That's crazy. That's awesome, actually.
Yeah. Anyway.
Huh.
Fun times. So yeah.
So Rand's been tamed. Most powerful being in the universe, whipped by 3 women.
I mean, he's about to.
It did take 3. Or was it 4?
It took 3.
I mean, tomorrow. According to Rand, the last battle starts tomorrow. So this is his last night before. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So he might as well enjoy himself.
Exactly.
I'm not mad at him. He could pick he could pick worse ways to enjoy himself. He probably had a steak too.
He's like, well, he even says, he's like, I was hoping to sleep tonight because I have a big day tomorrow. And she's like, I'm not going to sleep, am I? She's like, nope, you're not sleeping tonight.
Yeah. She didn't say anything. She just gave him a look. He was like, I'm not sleeping, am I? And she just grins even wider. He's like, well, let me hydrate at least. Bring me some water. As a matter of fact.
All night long. All night.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
There's something very patriotic about the pre-war, knocking the boots.
Yeah.
When I came back for R&R, we did take that trip. I came back from Iraq for 2 weeks of R&R. We took that trip to Vegas, but we also did either the weekend before or weekend after up at William and Mary. Went to a sailing party.
Yeah.
And at that point, I was only a couple years removed, so I still knew some of the people. The seniors I knew, they were freshmen when I was there. Anyways, and at the last night we were there, like I was getting ready to just leave. And then one of the girls who was a senior at that point, which is like, so when you go back? I was like, in 2 days, catch my flight. And she's like, you want to have sex? Like, just very casual like that. And I was like, and like I started stumbling and she was like, no. I mean, like, don't read into it or anything. I'm just, if you want to, we can. And I was like, yeah, okay. Thank you for your service. God,
like,
God bless America.
I don't want GI Bill. I don't want.
All I remember from that 2 weeks that you came home was we went to Cheeseburger Paradise, the Jimmy Buffett.
Oh yeah,
place.
that was.
And you drained like $1,000 out of your ATM. You're just like, what's the max I can pull out of the ATM? It was like $1,000 in a night. You're like, I pulled it all out. And then you're like, you went to the whole bar. And like anyone who peels out of the parking lot will buy a round of shots. And the bar was wanted to kick us out because like everyone was peeling, like literally
doing donuts and stuff.
Donuts in the parking lot so they could buy shots for the whole bar.
That was an epic 2 weeks.
It was a fun night.
Yeah. Yeah,
because the whole bar would cheer every time someone peeled out because it was just like,
well, they knew they were getting shots. Plus, it was cool.
Yeah, that was fun. We had a good time.
Yeah. So Avienda's doing her civic duty. Dragon Reborn is about to.
Is it what we call it now? Civic duty. Is that what we're calling this now?
Yeah.
Why not?
She does have a whole generation. That sounds so Handmaid's Tale. Your civic duty. It's your civic. It's gross. Anyway, so let's go back to Pavara. Let's go back to Black Tower.
I mean, it doesn't sound like love. Even Avienda's like, "Shut up, you're boring me."
Yeah,
do it.
Yeah. It's the Aiel way. Of
sure.
Showing love. Sure. Yeah. We go back to Pavara. She's talking with Angel and suspects Taim of having a terangrial that prevents gateways. They talk about that for a little bit.
She's sharp. I like
and-
her a lot. She's very sharp.
Yeah. And this is where they realize they can hear each other's thoughts, like kind of, sort of. Like they're.
I wonder because it's never really described much between Rand and Moraine. Like feelings were described, but outright reading each other's thoughts. Is that common or is that a double bond deal?
I might be a double bond deal.
This one seems more enhanced.
Yeah, it seems more enhanced. Normally you can feel emotions. I don't know about thoughts, but like, I don't know. Like I can't remember a time previously in the books where they can push thoughts to each other. Like emotions, yes.
Yeah, and some people seem better about it than others. Either that or maybe males are better than females because he catches on real quick and is straight up able to read her mind almost. And she's still kind of struggling and learning how. And there's one little funny part.
Double bondage doesn't work that well, just so letting you know, pencil sharpener. Because then you're both tied up, you can't move, and you're just like looking at each other like, no.
Yeah, you need to have a phone. A phone with an emergency contact that you trust where you can dial it with your nose.
Yeah.
And then
because then you're just tied up and you're just like, now what do we do?
Yeah.
Anyway. You're saying, Ian,
like before experience.
Oh, the double bondage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chris, you're gonna hate this. So the news just happens to be on and it's muted in the background, but your cat and your cat and Kash Patel have the same eyes. The FBI director.
Cross eyes.
I knew I'd seen him before. I couldn't place it, but that's it. I'm such a horrible person. I'm going to hell.
Hey, Chanel. Ian says Oscar and Kash Patel have the same eyes. she agrees. Yes, in America, we don't give two shits about those that are in charge when they're wrong.
Oh my gosh. All right, sorry. Let me turn that off because now he keeps looking at me with one eye.
That was the best reaction ever.
She lost it. That's how you know I was right. Wait, what were we talking about?
We were talking about double bondage before we started talking about eyes, but
oh man,
we were talking about exchanging thoughts.
Yeah, you always want to have somebody able to undo the bondage, in case of injury. Safe words and all that.
The problem is Andrew doesn't know how to undo the bondage.
Agreed. That is a problem.
It's a problem. It's a problem.
It's a problem for her, not for him. He doesn't know how, but I don't think he wants to. He got a taste of that power. And he's respectful enough. He's not going to force her to go through that again.
Right.
But at the same time, if the opportunity comes up, he's going to want to learn what all he can do with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So as they're doing all that, Dobser.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he arrives. And they're ready for him. Although it doesn't end up as smooth as they probably planned, but it still works out where they shield him.
So I mean, for context, they're trying to capture somebody that they can exploit.
Right.
And they're essentially waiting like down in the cellars to exploit somebody.
Yep.
And this is a guy that was selected. And it just so happens that in this moment, and they should have thought about this, now that he's been turned, he's not the same person, so he's running with a different crew.
Right.
And some of those crew members were literally with him.
Right.
They didn't realize that. So this is where
I'm like, she's behind.
Right.
Agreed. Pavera is a monster. Like, she took down both of these men on her own, and they've been training to fight. She has been.
And at least one of them is one of the strongest channelers that Taim has, or at least he's one of his favorites, which I would assume that means strength.
Yeah. Yeah, I got Leaves and Welland who come in, but yeah. But Angel's able to get behind him with the good old baseball bat. Who needs a channel when you got that? Just ask Tony Soprano.
There's that part.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, she was badass, but at the last second, as she's thinking, how am I ever gonna hold all of this in the air and have them this and bound, and then donk donk. Oh well, yeah. No, I guess that's pretty effective too.
Yeah. Yep. I love this comment. Pavar attacks some Ashaman, and Andro was impressed but also concerned. He apparently studied the wise woman, so he knew field medicine.
That I did like too. I think that was so cool. Like I needed. Like here's my other thought. If I didn't know any better, I think Andro lived many lives.
I mean, it says he's done a lot of stuff. Yeah.
But we've been waiting on one man in particular who has lived many lives.
Rand?
Our hero of the horn.
Birgit's husband.
Birgit's hubby. Now, I know this isn't him, but in my mind, that kind of did cycle through like, well, this could be
That'd be an interesting twist.
Yeah, he's swole, but still, I was like, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that good old cudgel still works. That's right, Wayne. Good old cudgel.
Good old cudgel.
Good old cudgel.
If worst comes to worst, just hit him in the head. But yeah, Angela knocks them out. And that's how we end this chapter.
It's a very like full chapter, but still very quick moving. Like we are definitely on that Sanderson ride where everything just like you get this moment of like do, and it builds up, and then boom, done.
So. Yep, things are happening.
Indeed.
Indubitably.
Anything else in this chapter before we move to Advantages to a Bond?
Was it this chapter where they talked about why they chose the person that they're going to interrogate, or is that next chapter?
That's next chapter.
Okay. Then that's the only thing I was thinking. Yeah. We hit the highlights.
Yeah. So, all right. So, chapter 4, Advantages to a Bond. We're back in Andrew's point of view. So, yeah, this is the point. So the two guys are knocked out. One guy's all tied up, and they've stuffed his ears full of air so he can't hear. And Pravar starts talking to Andrew about how her family is murdered by dark friends. And
well, didn't they start? Okay, this part started by the last chapter. Andrew essentially initiated the conversation because she was like, "So you learned from a wise woman." He's like, "Yeah, long story." She's like, "We have nothing but time." So they're essentially sharing experiences now, which I think is really cool.
Yeah. Yep.
But this part really is kind of it hit me like a moment, like the fact that her family was murdered by dark friends, and so that's kind of what led her to the red in my mind.
Right.
He talks about his father committing suicide
because he was
driven crazy by the tank. Yeah. Like, what a way to go. And I mean that in the sense of like sacrificing himself for his family, knowing that would be the best option because he had no control over what he was doing.
Right.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, and as they're telling each other these stories, and obviously they could feel what each other are feeling as they tell these stories, like they're both just gaining respect for each other almost exponentially in every interaction. So it's kind of a very fast way of forming this bond, not just the magical bond, but with the understanding that comes with it, like a really seeing the person behind the curtain. You know, obviously Andrew's been a very closed, quiet person, doesn't reveal much about himself. He just kind of naturally has stumbled into this leadership role. Bavara being a red, there's all sorts of stigmas that come around that. And clearly these Ashaman, you know, they think certain things about reds and whatever. But behind that curtain, they're both seeing how each other became who they are.
Right.
And it's not just, oh, that makes sense, but it's, I respect you and what you've learned and what you've done and how you've made it through those situations. And that's pretty cool.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Now, I will say Jordan would have required 2 more books to develop this relationship.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
100%.
There's our benefit right there.
Yeah. This is also a good comment. Healthy communication, the wheel of time. This world is truly unraveling.
Yeah, this must be Michael Bublé.
This is end times type stuff. Yeah, and then they're also developing more and more telepathic communication too. So it's like not only are they telling their whole life stories, they're also able to like give each other more and more complex thoughts between each other. But yeah,
I think the shatters me that part at least.
Yeah. Well, then MRM comes in and he's like, can you like make it seem like the channeling's failing over the years? Like, but not like take it off, but like kind of like make it fall, but like make it seem like it was an accident.
Like it's just starting to fail.
Like it's starting to fail. And she's like, yeah, why? He's like, just trust me. Just follow my lead. Do it. He comes in, he starts to act like a high lord here, and he's like, so yes, no, he's like, you sure these guys can't hear anything? So yeah, I got the weaves up. He's like, okay, perfect. Well, you can hide at my states, we can do everything like that. Now I want to talk to them, so go ahead and lift up their yeah, there's a whole entire story.
Unplug them.
Yeah, unplug them. And
again, smooth move by our guy here.
We're going to create a rival tower. Both male and females would call it the Gray Tower.
Like, he played the game very well. He definitely manipulated the situation. He knew what he was doing. And he was only using his own current strengths to his advantage. So, I love it for him.
Yep. And he's able to actually, get everything out of Dozer by make it seem like he's on his side. He's just like, all right, now that Angel's gone, let me talk to you now. So listen, I had to talk with Taim the other day. We're trying to get these things done, about Logain. I know he's being held, like, it's in that where is it again that we're doing? Oh yeah. He's like, yeah, remember how we said it collapsed or whatever? No, we're just building the new part for the foundation for and put secret rooms in there. So it's on there. It's like, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Suckered him into it.
Yeah.
Again, very smooth move all the way around. So
yeah, and then of course Pavar and Angelo come back in like, all right, now time back up. It's like, we got all the information we need.
Well, and like, so they play him even more. So like, he has Andral bring him wine. Like, he uses Andral essentially as a servant. So he kind of like elevates him above Andral in that moment. And then elevates him above the Aes Sedai, and he kind of makes him feel like an equal. He sips the wine himself first to show that it's not poison. Like, he goes out of his way to make him feel important, gives him a bag of jewels before they even start conversing. Like, he played him so well.
Yeah. And they chose him because he's the dumb one.
Right, low IQ.
Low IQ. He's just dumb. So.
Yeah.
Smart enough to be dangerous, but dumb enough to be straight.
But Dopester starts putting it together like right at the end. He's like, wait, it's not time up. We got enough information. It's like, you should already know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Hey, again, smart move.
Yeah. And that's also where Angel now goes around. He's going to dose all of them, then also puts little, like, wards on their eyelids. So if they even start to wake up, he'll be notified. Like, puts little trickles of.
Andrew's very smart. I got to give it to him. He created some crafty ways of going about doing things, and he did a good job with it. So,
yeah.
Kudos to Andrew.
Pavar gives Emmerich props too. She's like, that was good.
Yep.
He was like, just playing a role.
Yep.
She's like, you were more than playing a role. You killed it.
Yeah.
So.
High five. Amaze.
So yeah, and then I guess now they're just gonna go plan on that night to rescue Logain. Right after Taim goes to inspect him.
Yeah, no big deal. This will be easy.
Say anything from this section before we switch to Rand's dream?
No, it's pretty forward. Like I said, it feels much more like Brandon Sanderson's writing because everything is like right there in your face. You kind of just see it and go with it.
Yep. So, Rand finally falls asleep, and he wakes up in a dream shard, and it's not his. And soon he sees Morden but he calls him by his original name, which I can't remember now off the top of my head.
I guess with an A or something.
Yeah, Alan. No, it's not Alan.
Alan.
Alan. No, it's not Alan. It's something. I got the book right here. I can look it up. But anyway, let's see. What is it? That's all talking to them. Talking to them. Let's see. Oh, Elon. It's
Elon.
E-L-A-N.
Yeah,
That's
what it was.
Elon. It was close.
It was a vowel.
Yeah, it was a vowel. Wasn't an A? It was an E.
Yeah.
Alan, but pronounced Alan. Alan Majakarin. Yeah, but he calls him by that, and he's like, on this body you're in right now, and Morden's like, you know, they talk for a bit, and it's like kind of the twirly mustache kind of thing going on right now, and
they're old frenemies, like walking and talking.
He's like, it's always been about me and you, and Rance is like, it's not even about you. Like, quit thinking it's about you. You're nothing. Like nothing at all.
Like like everything you're doing and all your other Forsaken whatever, none of that matters anymore. Like I'm beyond that.
I'm beyond that.
So it's like you're irrelevant, basically.
Yeah. It's like my beef's not even with you. I don't even care. Like, and he talks about land fear. He's like, how do you know about land fear? And he's like, well, now you confirmed it, so thanks for that. it's like, and she goes by Sedina right now. It's like, oh, you guys have a sense of humor when name people. Second chance, huh? He's like, it's not supposed to be funny, man. It's funny to me. Yeah.
Rand essentially was trolling him very calmly.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did troll him.
Yeah.
Definitely. So he got riled up there with the Celine thing with the land fear.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely got riled up when he was like dismissive of him.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about you. But then Rand is able to take control and start changing things within this dream, which he should not have been able to do at all.
Right.
Well, this
and then this guy starts freaking out.
Yeah.
The title may be the advantage. Well, no, I'm sorry. When we were doing the last chapter, A Dangerous Place, I kind of put that chapter in my mind for this scene. Because this was a very dangerous place, a very dangerous move for Rand.
Yeah, and kind of, but he got exactly full control. He was just like, this means nothing.
Momentarily, if he had waited,
but Morden didn't know that. He was bluffing. Definitely, he couldn't keep control, and it took everything out of him. But he was keeping cool and collected the entire time. It seemed like it was nothing. He's just like,
which was genius. I completely agree with that. Definitely genius, but.
He's like, man, only if the real world was like Telegram, where I can just will everything to be.
There is no spoon.
But yeah, Morden flees after that. And well, before that, he's Rand says, go tell your master I'm coming for him.
I love that part.
Turn him into an errand boy.
Yeah.
You're not here to talk to me. You're here to deliver a message.
You're nothing to me. Just go tell you.
He's like, it's a battle between us. This isn't a battle between us.
You're nothing.
He's like, this is a new turning of the wheel. You're nothing in this turning. I'm everything. So,
my favorite line against especially guys that were bigger than me, but I was pretty confident I could take if they were talking shit or trying to start something like, poke the bear. I would just be like, how much you weigh, bro? They'd be like, 260. I'd be like, not enough. And then just turn my back on them. God, that pisses big dudes off so much. They will proudly talk about being like 245, motherfucker. I'm like, oh, it's not enough. Not yet. Call me in about 20 more pounds.
I always just say, who hurt you?
Yeah, who hurt you? Psychoanalyze them.
Do you need a hug?
Pulls out a pencil and a notepad and starts taking notes. Tell me about your mother.
Yeah. What's your dad mean to you? Let's talk about your daddy issues. Devoted to page boy, perhaps. Oh, good point. It's a good point. Why not? Devoted more than page boy.
Yep.
Yeah. So then we go to the final scene here, where back in Pavar's point of view, and they're going to go rescue Logain.
Yay.
Yeah, Candler is left behind because he has family. The two river boys and the men are told to attempt to escape if they fail to rescue Logain.
They take their bows.
They take their bows. Yeah, which the Oshmen always made fun of them for. But
yep.
Yeah. They go in and I guess it's Iram, Jonathan, and Analam. They kill 3 of the men guarding the foundations. Just like real quick, like sniper shots.
Well, they've got the cover of night. There's not much moonlight, if anything, and it's raining. So they got decent cover to do this.
Yeah. Yep. And they find the cells. They search through them. They find
made a very strategic play, and they took advantage of it.
Yeah. They find Logain, and he is too weak or either drugged or too weak to channel.
Well, they find out pretty quickly he's been fork rooted.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say they think he has fork root.
Yeah.
Or they think he does. There's no confirmation on that, but he thinks.
Yeah. And Andrew looks at his eyes and confirms that Logain has not been turned yet. And
yeah,
he's
still
weak,
him.
but it's still him. And right as they're about to get out, Taim and his men burst through the door.
Well, down the end of the hall, start channeling.
Yeah.
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 Yes. Did they really wait until like Taim was supposed to come check on him to actually do this? Like, I couldn't piece together.
I think it was right after. They're trying to go right after he finishes rounds. So like,
yeah,
they should have technically been clear.
They should have been.
Yeah. Either someone could have gave him away or somebody noticed the guards out front were down. There could have been a ward that Taim had set around Logain or something that set it off. This could have been a trap.
Yeah, I was thinking it was a trap to begin with, to be honest with you. All the way back from when they captured Homeboy and they were, because he's got that shadow in him, like the fact that he still has that human flaw of being an alcoholic when he's no longer human kind of surprised me. I know we didn't talk about that, but you know, it in my mind, and I was waiting until we got to this point, I was like, maybe this is all one elaborate, and they're kind of using some of his guys as bait. And you know, this guy just so happened to be the one they targeted. So
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I may have thought it a little bit, but that's kind of where my mind went with that.
Yeah,
I still think if Bavara would have linked with our boy in this moment, I think they'd have been able to get out.
And you got to think about. I mean, it's risky killing Oshmen too, because a lot of the Oshmen have been bonding Aes Sedai. So if you kill a warder or you kill the Ashaman, the Aes Sedai is going to feel that if they're somewhere else. So like it's going to be like alarm bells going off as 3. If they're all 3 have bonded Aes Sedai. I just thought about this. Like they would immediately start screaming. Like
right.
Like shit's going
not
down.
only that, so if it works the same way with male channelers, let's go way back to the beginning of the Eye of the World where Moraine is explaining in Nynaeve, the reason you knew where Egwene was is because you probably healed her before, right?
Right.
And since you healed her, there's a little bit of a connection there. It's not the same as a bond, but you kind of know whereabouts they are, which direction, how they're doing, that sort of thing.
Right.
So again, the guys they killed, if they had been healed, and let's be honest, the way they've been training, a lot of these Ashamen have had to heal each other because there's been serious injuries, and they could get right back into training. Even if there wasn't an official ward, which I'd be floored if there wasn't.
Oh yeah, and the bow and arrow is the next best thing to culture. 100%.
Oh yeah, it was.
He had barely enough room to draw, but it was enough.
Yeah, he's like, and this is why
fun of my
bow.
Fun of my bow.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but so they get a quick fight that doesn't last long because the dirt roof collapses on them and smash black.
Yeah.
Androl was like this close, according to Bavara, being able to reach the top and maybe actually create a gateway.
Yep, he was trying.
Well, I'm thinking he created a gateway instead of the dirt ball falling on them. They went into the gateway. Like he made it underneath them.
Yeah, I'm excited to get into the next chapter. I'm with you there, Chris. I think something happened. I don't think they're dead. Ain't no way. Because men would have had a different viewing of Logain if they were dead.
Agreed.
Interesting. Okay.
That's it. That's the chapter.
That's the chapter. I know we
That,
kind of rushed it a
again-
little bit. I also am sick, so there's that.
But I also feel like, again, this is Brandon Sanderson's writing.
Oh yeah,
Like
100%.
we're gonna have some short episodes because he writes action. There's really no talking about it. It's just this shit went down. It was exciting. On to the next thing.
It's about to go down.
The Mahel doesn't allow much healing in Ashaman training. Andrew Rivera. Yeah, that's true.
Sure.
They don't. But
I guess I'm assuming, but I'd assume there'd be a little, you know.
We always knew you were sick, Alan. Oh yeah, I know. I'm always sick. Ugh.
He has kids. He's always.
Yeah. Well, that's true too. I'm just blocked up, like just. Ugh. Anyway, so anything else from these chapters?
Kind of like Chris was saying, they were really good, like entertainment wise. I wouldn't say there's a lot more than we've already discussed to really draw out of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Still kind of setting the table here, but giving us a little bit of action along the way.
Okay. So, favorite character?
Pavara.
I like that.
Bavar, that's a good one.
I love the fact that she is opening up, and she's a red, so a red opening up is a huge thing in my mind. And I love her takedown strategies, her ability to, be a boss even in moments like that. So,
Oh yeah,
That's a really good pick. Who was our Ashaman that did the interrogation?
Emram.
Yeah, I'll give it to him. I know I didn't talk too much through that section. It's not that I'm torn. It's that it's something personally like I've tried to work on being better about. The targeting low IQ people to intentionally manipulate them into doing things you want or giving up information. It's so easy. It feels unethical. And so in my own personal life, I try not to do that anymore.
Yeah.
But this was a classic example, executed really well by him. It's not a form of interrogation you could use all the time. It really has to be targeted to somebody. Either the lack of intelligence is one thing, but it could be somebody that's just like extremely ambitious. You could use it against them as well, but you just have to sell the part that you can benefit them. Like that has to be believable, and then you could get them to do whatever.
Yeah.
But anyways, his execution was on point. It was really good. And his wasn't unethical. It was for good purposes. So
you will give me the hyperdrive.
yeah.
What are you waving your hand like this for?
Don't work on me.
Mine just don't work on me. Good times. Who am I going to give it to? I'll give it to Avienda.
Oh, that's a great one. I love that one. Her and all of her friends outside cursing Randall.
Yeah.
We didn't really talk about that, but that's a cultural piece that I find absolutely hilarious. He's taking a maiden from us. We must cuss him out.
Yeah.
How do you think the ladies decided whose turn it was? Did they rock, paper, scissors? Draw straws?
No, Avienda said she was going to do it. No. Avienda had already told Elaine it was her turn.
She just called dibs, and everybody was like, all right, that's fair.
Yeah, it was
That's
early
fair.
in the chapter.
Yeah.
She's like, dibs. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, she went to Elaine.
They don't know.
She's like, yeah.
Yeah, she was like,
That
I'm going to
happened.
screw him.
Got her, yeah.
Elaine's already pregnant, so she's like, it's my turn now. I want to be pregnant too.
The
That's how that
page
went
boy.
down.
Yes, we love Andrel. We love Andrel. But Andrel's the
Yes,
easy
we do.
pick.
Andrel's by far my favorite character of this book already.
Tall mayonnaise. I'm not trying to beef up Alan or anything, but tall mayonnaise is pretty badass too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they did win a live reaction for chapter 5, the next chapter, but I have no time to record this, a live reaction for it before we record again.
Yeah.
Like literally, I've no
Unless you
nights.
switch the recording.
I'm not gonna do that. It was the smallest vote out of the, because we had 4 different chapters they wanted us to do, and that was that one did have votes, but it wasn't. So,
but I feel like this is probably going to be the chapter where where it goes down. Is this like the start of it going down?
It's not the one that won. It's not the one that won. We're definitely doing that one. So, yeah.
Okay. All right.
So do it now.
Maybe it's just a giggity chapter.
Hal's like, do it now. Do the live reaction now. I would if it wasn't the fact that I like literally need to go lay down. Guys, I can.
All right, Ian and I are going to do a live reaction.
Yeah, Alan, you look horrible. I mean, just gross. So, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I really do need to go lay down. Because I don't feel good. But yeah, so next week we're doing 2 chapters, chapter 5 and 6. So to require a boon.
Ooh, Rand finally puts it out there.
Yep. And a knack.
A knick-knack or just a knack?
Just a knack. Not a knick-knack, just a knack.
I got a knack for it.
I want it to be a Matt chapter. We haven't heard from Matt yet. I'm already missing Matt. Because
Matt and Moraine and them.
Moraine is
when do we have a Matt chapter? That's a good question. Hold on. Do we get a Matt chapter anytime soon? It might not be till the chapter.
That's crazy. That can't happen.
No,
we got to get some Moraine before.
I found it. Yeah, it's not that far in.
Okay, I was gonna say we have to get some Moraine like soon.
You know, Alan's messing with us. It's probably not until the last battle chapter, and he was like, "Well, I can't tell him that. I need to throw him off." So let me say, "Oh no, it's right around the corner, guys."
It's
don't let him get you, Chris.
Yeah. So
okay,
fun times.
Yay.
Anyways, what is Chanel playing? Or is that your kids playing? I hear video games.
No, that's Chanel. She's playing Zelda.
Okay, I thought it was Zelda sounds.
Yes.
I was like,
that sound really travels in this townhouse.
Yeah. Yep. But Alan needs Sleep Root and Elderberry from his village wisdom. I do. So I'm gonna go and get those things.
You can get it from Andro. He's been trained by wisdom.
If I can find them. Otherwise, I'm gonna go to my cabinet and get some melatonin and some NyQuil. And
nice.
Yep. All right. Well.
So those are the 2 book chapters doing to acquire a boon and a knack. And how you can find is the willreads.com, the website where you can find all the cool links to all the cool things to buy the cool merchandise and the support us on Patreon. Otherwise, just like, subscribe, all that cool stuff, and that's all I got.
Until next time.
Peace.
Bye.
Thank you for watching The Wheel Reads.
Until next time.
Bye.
Get your Coast Guard certified life-saving device ready and strapped on.
Oh, where are we going tonight?
What kind of strap on you talking about?
Sure.